So I got this product in oh my god. Hi and welcome back to a new video. I was this close to saying sorry again in this intro, but I have to stop apologizing for not uploading for so long. I have just accepted that my upload schedule is not very regular. If I don't upload, usually I do have good reasons for it. But nevertheless, I am back. I'm filming another video and this time I'm going to test out a new makeup product. This product has actually been on the market for like 5 months already, but I've actually never tried it. So that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to test out the Fenty Beauty EAZE Drop Foundation. Is it a foundation actually? It's the EAZE Drop Blurring Skin Tint, so it's actually more like a tinted moisturizer, I guess. Let me just quickly read out what it claims to do. Light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. So this is what the packaging of the skin tint looks like. And the main reason that I wanted to film this video is not just to review this product, but actually to see what it looks like on imperfect skin. Because I have seen a lot of people with perfect skin try out this product and they love it and it looks beautiful on them. But every time I watch that, I'm like, well, yeah, of course it's gonna look beautiful because you are beautiful, you have beautiful skin, you don't have any imperfections, so everything you put on your skin is going to look amazing. And let me be real with you, I absolutely do not have perfect skin. I have a lot of imperfections and a lot of acne scarring, some little blemishes, I have dark under eyes. I will zoom you in a minute so you can see what my skin looks like up close. But I have a very imperfect skin, and that's actually why I wanted to film this video, because I thought it would be a really nice idea to try this out on imperfect skin and see if this very lightweight skin tint can actually cover up my blemishes and do something for my skin without feeling heavy. So I'm just gonna zoom you in. Hi. So this way you can actually see what my skin looks like at the moment. I must say that it is actually not as bad as it can be, but you can still clearly see that I have some acne scarring, some little blemishes, some imperfections. I actually have a little spot right there. And like the area around my nose, like here and here, I actually get quite dark. A little bit of like imperfection on my chin. So yeah. It is literally so hot in here. I have to close all my windows and I have to shut all the blinds because otherwise like people from outside are gonna interrupt my video. And yeah, I'm like in front of my window and I don't want anyone looking in while I'm filming, and it's also not really good for the lighting. So everything is like closed and dark inside and I am just sweating in my chair. It is so hot, it feels like 100 degrees. So I picked this up in the shade 5 and I have no idea if this is going to be a good shade for me. They actually didn't really have a lot of choice. I bought this in Barcelona at Sephora and they had 2 Sephoras in Barcelona, and in the first Sephora that I went to, it was sold out completely. The second Sephora, they only had 3 shades left. I'm not gonna lie, I chose this on pure guessing. I have no idea if this is going to be too light or too dark for me. I did look at the undertones because I believe that number 7 was way too dark. Number 4 was a little bit more pinky undertoned and this was more yellow undertoned, and I do need a yellow undertoned foundation most of the time. So I hope that this is the right one. I think actually that number 6 was perfect for me, but they didn't have that and I didn't want to order it. Yeah, long story short, I didn't want to do that because then it would be like twice as expensive. yeah, let's keep in mind that I'm still a student and I don't have that much money. I know that on the Fenty Beauty website, they are $29.50. I think I paid around 28 euros for that. Not very cheap. So that's why we're going to review right now, and I want to see if it is worth the amount of money that I paid for it. Okay, so it says shake well. So let's do that. And then they also tell you that it is best to apply this with your hands. So I am going to do that. I was actually initially planning on doing one side of my face with my hands and the other side of my face with a brush. But since I don't use a brush anymore, I use a beauty blender to apply my foundation like every day. I forgot to bring my brush because I don't use it that often. So we're just going to apply this with our hands. Okay, so when you open it up, it looks like that. I actually really love that applicator. I think, well, it's called EAZE drop, so you kind of have to like put droplets on your face, so that makes sense. I'm first going to put a little bit on the back of my hand to see the consistency and to also see if the shade is kind of matching right now. Okay, so that is what it looks like. I think it is actually an okay shade for me, but it might be a little bit too light because I am a little bit tanned at the moment. You probably can't see that because of all the lighting, but I am a little bit tanned, guys. So we're just gonna put a little bit like on my face, a few drops, and I'm gonna... Oh, this feels so unnatural to me to blend this out with my fingers. That didn't really do too much. I think I didn't apply enough. I'm gonna put on a little bit more. So because I am applying it with my fingers, I feel like it does come across as a little streaky. But I feel like I should just first apply it with my hands and then maybe like dab it in like that. Compared to my neck, it is a little bit too light for me at the moment, but I don't really mind because I can always blend in like a little bit of dark foundation. Okay, so I have now applied the Fenty Beauty EAZE drop on this side of my face. And I must say that it does look really natural. It also feels really lightweight. I know that a lot of people said that it feels like your own skin, and it really does. Even though I am sweating so much right now, it does feel very natural. I really hope that my camera picks this up, but you can clearly see that on this side of my face there are a lot of blemishes. My under eyes are really dark, and I just have like a lot of texture, especially like on my cheeks. And then on this side where I applied the EAZE drop skin tint, it actually does look very blurred out. It hasn't completely covered my little spot right here, but I didn't really expect it to do that because it is a lightweight skin tint, so it's not going to be full coverage. And I also feel like the longer you wait and let it sink into your skin, it actually looks more and more natural. It does dry up quite matte, but there is still like a little bit of radiance peeking through. Let's apply to the other side of my face. I know that it is actually the most hygienic to apply makeup with your clean fingers, but the feeling of this actually creeps me out so much. Let's put a little bit on my chin. That might be a lot. Oh, that's a lot. And for the last part, my big ass forehead. Why do I keep putting on so much? Oh my god, that's way too much, even for my forehead. Oh no. Oh no. Just keep blending, guys, until it looks presentable. That's my motto in life. Okay, so I have now applied it to my entire face and I'm just gonna pat it in. I'm actually going to apply a tiny little bit more to my little blemishes and my little spot right there. Okay, so as you can see, it is actually really buildable because I have just applied a tiny little bit more to my cheeks and on my acne scarring. And it has actually covered that almost completely. My spot is almost invisible, so that is really nice to know that you can definitely build with this. But so far, looks really good. So I'm just gonna wash my hands real quick and then I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera. I'm just going to apply some concealer under my eyes and some bronzer and stuff and see how that blends into this skin tint, and then I'll be back with you for my final thoughts. Okay, so I have just finished applying the rest of my makeup and I must say that everything went on really easily. Nothing out of the ordinary really with applying like makeup on top. I did apply a little bit of powder under my eyes because I tend to crease there a lot, so that is just something that I would normally do as well. The only thing that I do notice with this skin tint is that it does cling onto your more like dry pore areas. Let me just zoom you in again for a minute so you can see. I have no idea if the camera picks up on this. Like mostly here around my nose. I do feel like it has clung onto my pores quite a lot. And it doesn't really look extremely smooth. But other than that, there's not really a bad thing that I can say about this skin tint. I really love it. I love the coverage. I didn't expect it to cover as much as it does. So I'm really looking forward to using this in the future on days that I want to wear a little bit less makeup than usual. So for the final look, let me show you guys what this skin tint looks like up close. By the way, when I bought this at Sephora, I also bought a Kat Von D lip gloss, which I'm wearing right now. Such a pretty neutral lip gloss. So for my final thoughts, the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Skin Tint has really impressed me. I'm very satisfied with how this looks on my skin. I think the thing that has amazed me the most is the coverage. Just like I said, I didn't expect it to cover all my blemishes and my spots the way it does. And on top of that, I have never tried a product that feels so lightweight on my skin as this does. Although I have noticed that in a few areas, like especially around my nose where I have quite large pores and dry areas, it doesn't apply perfect. It doesn't look as smooth as I hoped it would. I still think it is a beautiful product and I am very looking forward to using this in the future. Let me know if you tried this skin tint yourself and what your thoughts are, because I'm very curious to know what other people think of it. So if you have tried it or you're thinking about trying it, then please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. For now, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed my review of the Fenty Beauty skin tint. I will of course leave a link to the Fenty Beauty website in the description box down below if you do want to try out this product yourself. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like down below, and I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see more content like this. I love filming reviews, so if there is something that you want me to try in the future, maybe another makeup product or an entire brand of makeup, then please let me know, because I would love to do that. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!